Sergey Viktorovich, the EU announced inspections of Russian commercial vessels, calling them a shadow fleet. What is that? What does it mean? And what is really behind these inspections?
The European Union invented this concept long ago. It appears in no official document. The EU decided to apply its own law, if an illegal Brussels decision can be called law, to curb Russia's ability to earn on global markets. They essentially imposed a trade ban. Russian energy resources, and all ships defying the EU under any flag are declared a shadow fleet. This represents an exceedingly dangerous path, as they boldly claim that their own internal decisions take precedence over established international law. In doing so, they have granted themselves the sweeping authority not merely to halt, board, and inspect maritime vessels, but also to confiscate and auction off their cargo, redirecting all generated proceeds directly to Ukraine in order to fund and sustain its Nazi regime. President Putin stated in a very clear, calm, and measured manner that we will fully mirror these acts of sheer robbery and piracy, selecting our own targets from among the vessels that serve those specific countries that have elevated piracy to official government policy.
Sergey Viktorovich, how do we win against such unscrupulous counterparts? After all, our values are completely different. Even in ancient times, our princes gave fair warning before battle. We have entirely different values, far from such terrorist acts.
Yet, after every terrorist attack, regime figures boast on social media and other platforms about how skillfully they struck a beach, a dormitory of student teachers, and other purely civilian targets.
How do we fight such adversaries? We won't stoop to their methods.
We won't stoop, but we will make our own methods. Significantly tougher and much more uncompromising, in order to completely destroy everything that continues to fuel the Kiev regime's war machine coming from the West. We are already doing so, and they are already starting to groan. It is therefore by no means a mere coincidence that an increasing number of prominent voices across our entire shared political space are urgently demanding that an immediate halt be brought to this. That will not work. You stop only when there is a long-term, reliable, sustainable settlement. If we were to simply stop operations along the current line of contact right now, we would effectively be erasing and disregarding the monumental sacrifices made by our grandfathers and great-grandfathers in their historic victory over Nazism. This is out of the question.